I've been creating content for 25 years, running a content business for 15, and if I could go back and tell myself 5 things on day 1, this is what it would be. If you're a coach struggling with content right now, this will save you years of trial and error. So thing 1 is consistency beats perfection. Look, I spent 5 years trying to make every piece of content perfect, and honestly, it was just a lot of time and energy wasted. You know what that got me? Burnout and inconsistency. So the coaches who show up consistently with good enough content always outperform coaches who post perfect content sporadically, because your audience needs to see you regularly and to be visible and not perfectly. For example, at the start of creating content for my YouTube in my first bodybuilding prep, I wouldn't even want to film without a full face of makeup and studio lighting. There was this element of prep face that got me, but in the end, the raw, faster weekly vlogs and sometimes daily walking and talking vlogging became a thing, and people really bought into the journey. So, if you're a fitness coach, post 3 to 5 times per week as a bare minimum, with consistent quality beating posting once per week with perfect content. So the second thing is batch everything from business to content creation and planning. For the first 3 to 5 years, I created content daily. What a waste of time and mental energy. And now I batch 1 to 2 YouTube videos in a 1-hour session and reels 6 to 8 per month. In between that, obviously adding graphics and photos and videos from clients, KPI and analysis on a Sunday, then content planning on Mondays always. That is blocked out in my calendar, it's non-negotiable. So if you're a coach and you're filming daily, you are absolutely doing this wrong. My 5-step system helps not only me stay calm when it comes to social media and content creation, but also the clients who I coach on content creation and social media. It's a proven method that reduces overwhelm. 2 half-days filming gives you 2 to 3 weeks of content, maybe 4 or 5 if you are putting other things in between, so it does work. Your content should sell your offer, even if you don't think it does. I used to think content is just content and sales is separate, and my thinking was absolutely wrong. So when I integrated sales and marketing, it changed everything. Every piece of content that you post, either building trust, addressing objections so they say yes, showcasing results so they want what you have, is showing real life and behind the scenes. So your content is effectively your sales team, and posting your meals or daily non-negotiables is all good. It shows your audience behind the scenes, but it doesn't show them what you know and how that helps them or the community that you've built. How does it get them results, and what does that look like for them in terms of that transformation? If your content isn't moving people towards your offer, you're just busy creating content that's not working. So thing 4, stop trying to be everybody's coach. In my first 5 to 10 years in business, I had the mindset of I can help anyone with content. Honestly, I was shooting portraits, babies, headshots, products and fitness, and that was hard to promote, and the result was a confused messaging, stress and the wrong clients, and burnout from me attempting to manage different pages on social media and 3 different websites on my own. I even employed a marketing and sales team in-house, so it was also wasted money and time too in that time. I've learned the hard way, so you don't have to. Now, I work with coaches who are 5+ years in and who are ready for strategic content, because having a clear positioning means winning the right clients. So if you're currently a fitness professional, if your content speaks to everyone, it will convert no one. When I decided to niche into fitness and wellness content, drop the corporate, drop the weddings and the family photo shoots, it was so much easier for me to get clear on who I was creating the content for, and then execute that across socials, emails, website, and in conversations. Plus, I got my weekends back, sort of. So, first thing you need to do is pick your niche, own it, your content becomes 10 times easier. And thing 5, invest in systems, not just fancy equipment and gear. I bought every single camera and every light and every piece of gear back when I first started, but I didn't invest in systems, and systems is what really changed the game for me. The result was great equipment, but a chaotic process behind the scenes and a stressed out business owner, me. Now I've simplified the camera gear and invested in only what I need, I've built strong systems across the business, SOPs, frameworks for creating content, and I'm currently overhauling onboarding so nothing gets left to chance and clients get an efficient service every time without me spending 30 plus hours a week on admin or employing a full-time team. And that is the beauty of utilising AI, by the way, these days. You can do that, and as long as you put the time and effort into the front end, the back end and future will always run smoothly. So you don't need better equipment. What you do need is a content planning system, either whatever works for you, Google Sheets, Notion, Google Docs, anything that works for you. Everyone's different. Batching schedule, film 2 times a month, not daily. Repurposing workflow, one piece of content, such as a YouTube, can provide 5 pieces of short form content across platforms. A mixture of content types, B-roll, face-to-camera reels, carousels, static posts, but systems will always beat having fancy gear every time because it takes the thinking out of it. And this is where the robot mindset comes in. Here's my system that I use to keep myself on track. I'm using Claude and AI. 15 years taught me 5 things. If you're a coach struggling right now, 1, consistency beats perfection. 2, batch film everything. 3, your content is your sales team. 4, pick your niche. 5, systems over gear. I wish I'd known these on day 1. But I didn't have someone like me telling me. You don't have to figure this all out alone. If you're a coach who wants content that speaks to your audience, feels good to create, and without burnout, I have shoot availability coming up and a content coaching waitlist to start in January. The link is in the description. So let me know in the comments, what's the one content lesson that you wish you'd learned earlier? See you next week, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.